Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. My name is Jess and today we are continuing our journey in World of Warcraft. Technically, the Burning Crusade still, kinda. We finished loremaster in the last part, so in this part, I'm going to go hand into Adal because we did the heroic dungeon quest that he needed us to do. He's got like 2 more, so we'll do those at some point. But then, we're going to do the heritage armor quest. I will continue with the heroics after this, but I kind of just want to do the heritage armor first and just get it done. Trial of the Naru Mercy. Adal greets you. Well done, you have passed the trial of mercy. Very cool, very cool. So, to do the heritage armor, we need to use our spare hollow gem in our bag, which is going to transport us somewhere. I have no idea. That was a really cool animation. I have no idea what you have to do for this quest. I've only ever done the draenei.
Champion. Hey,
Sorry,
I thought perhaps the hologem I sent did not have enough charge.
Sorry, I have only done the night elf one before, so I'm very curious what this will be, and how hard it will be, and how long it will be.
Come, speak with me.
My apologies for bringing you here on such short notice, but your help right now would be most appreciated. I found myself with many surprise deadlines. Surprise and deadlines are not words I like to give it in the same sentence.
We will endure.
The Prophet wished to personally ask for your help with the Tishamaat, but since he is working elsewhere, I asked you first to jumpstart our task. My colleague and I have been working on a special project, and since the Prophet has declared today the Tishamaat, we will unveil it at the celebration. For this, I need the emitter, but it needs an overhaul. We only have time for a hot wiring. Get some filament and a soldering tool from the crates nearby, then maybe I can wire it to an array.
Were you not informed of the occasion? The Prophet has declared we celebrate the Tishamaat today.
I cannot explain how nice it is having voice acting again. With the quest, I'm gonna have to remember to be quiet when they talk.
You might recall, the Tishamaat was a yearly sacrament on Argus. A time to reflect on the burdens of your past, learn from them, and commit to a path forward.
It's something that was, I feel, obviously it just wasn't as much of a thing then, but with Burning Crusade I did really miss the voice acting and the cinematics.
It has not been celebrated in many years. But the Prophet feels strongly the tradition must be revived, and that now is the correct time to do it. Our time is now, hero.
And the materials to remove.
Our project is fitting for the Tishamaat. That is why Velen has asked us to present it to everyone at the celebration. But we will present nothing if the emitter is not fixed. Connect the Arcanite crystal arrays. Perhaps then it will power up. Good. The emitter is functional. Now, we just need the presentation and its presenter. I lend you my strength.
I regret not having apprentices in times like this.
The Vindicar is at your disposal.
Remul gives the newly seated crystal a test wiggle. Not my finest work, but it will do. Light willing, it will remain functional until our project is revealed and the celebration is over.
We will endure. May the Legion fall before you.
During this Tishamaat, Ataanya and I will present our project schematics. Ataanya is High Artificer of Shatrath. Her father was my late mentor, the famed exarch Hataru. Hataru's hoofplates are hard to fill, but Ataanya has more than done so. Goodness, these names are so hard to pronounce. She has the schematics and she should be here when they are presented, but she is not responding to my messages. Ataanya seldom leaves the city, but surely she can make an exception for the Tishamaat. Perhaps you can reason with her.
Ataanya can be as stubborn as a talbuck in the mud, but do not let her turn you away. Go swiftly. Use my hologem if you need.
Oh, I love when they just teleport us straight there, I must say. The other reason I kind of want to do the heritage armor first is that then we can wear it while we finish off the dungeons and stuff.
If you are here to interrupt me, be advised that I have an arc welder and 0 patience.
Okay, question. If I hadn't selected the Eldor, would I still be able to do this? Because if I had gone Scryers, the Eldor would hate me, and I don't know that I'd be able to talk to her. But maybe it would just ignore it for this question?
Yes, arc non poros.
I am busy, what do you want? Ramul needs you to bring your schematics to the Exodar and present them at the Tishamaat.
Want a better future? You have to. As I told Ramul, the schematics are ready. But if he is waiting for me at the Exodar, he can keep waiting. My work is here in Shatrath. I will not put it on hold to attend some archaic holiday. The title High Artificer means I am very busy.
I have a data crystal prepared, the schematics are on it. My apprentice can find it for you. I have no time to leave Shatrath.
Leaving so soon?
My schematics speak for themselves. Each calculation has been verified, it is respectful of all building codes, I even included a layout of the channels that the power grid must follow. Ramul knows the project, he already signed off on everything. He can explain it to the masses himself. I do not need to waste my valuable time travelling to the Exodar for this ridiculous holiday. My apprentice will give you the schematics on a data crystal, take it and leave.
We can get the crystal from Baroon, then get out of my workshop.
Goodness, she is not very friendly.
It'd be an honor to one day be a high artificer.
Baroon leans in and lowers his voice. Ramul sent Ataanya many messages about the Tishamaat. They usually have a good relationship, but she ignored them and has been very annoyed ever since. Well, more annoyed than usual. She claims the travel time to the Exodar cuts into her workload, but I think it's really something to do with the Tishamaat. Lessening her workload should at least cheer her up, yes? I know she has a draenei shipment coming into the city, but it's late. Maybe you could track it down. Perhaps then she will have time to travel to the Exodar. I'll try to locate the draenei shipment.
It's worth a try. Though if the Tishamaat is what is putting her in a bad mood, it might not work.
Okay, where do we have to go for that? It's quite funny that the heritage stuff is in Outland, which is actually really cool. I mean, it makes sense because this is where draenei came into the picture. But for the Night Elves, I think we were just in the main world, which again obviously makes sense because, yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Lend us a hand? Our cargo went haywire and knocked crates off our wagon.
Nether Storm Draenite is the worst. We should have reinforced the crates.
The nice thing is these guys are actually my level now that we're out of Chromie time.
Thank you. We will handle the crates. You can take those draenite fragments to the crystal smiths.
Okay, they don't seem to be too far away. Are they in here? Oh, this is just another way into Shatrath. This is kind of cool. Vagrant. Vagabond.
Open your heart to the light.
Greetings. If you're in need of crystal smithing services, I'm not sure we have time for any new orders, but I'll see what I can do. The Artificers have been keeping us very busy recently. Here are some of the High Artificer's draenei order. The rest is on the way.
Be well.
Ah, the lost shipment. Tell the High Artificer we will process it after the Tishamaat. We are closing for the holiday.
Oh no, that's going to make her even more annoyed.
had it! Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries.
Why are you still here? Varun is distracted enough without someone lurking about. I took your draenei shipment to the crystal smiths. Here are your completed work orders.
You! If I needed help, I would have asked for it. My work is very precise. I don't need a clumsy novice's hands in it. Varun, get the crystal. You, take it to Ramul. Tell him I have my reasons for not attending the Tishamaat.
Yes, High Artificer. Come, champion. I will get the crystal for you. Someday, I hope my research helps my people.
We will do what we can for Ataanya.
I should get back to work.
It was worth a try. It seems it will be difficult to get her to the Tishamaat, but I have another idea.
Stay safe. Dionys Aka.
Varun whispers to you. There are ways, I'm sure you know, for the draenei to speak to the dead. It's not the same as having a loved one back, but Ataru's ashes were taken to Auchindoun after the soul priest reclaimed the temple. Maybe they might know a way to help Ataanya with her loss.
I should get back to work. I was afraid of this. It's not her work. It's the Tishamaat itself. The Tishamaat is a time of remembrance and of letting go of the past. She lost her father, Exarch Ataru, in the siege. Speaking of him saddens and angers her. Ataanya may not be ready for the rituals of the Tishamaat, but maybe we can help her.
Anya, that's how you meant to say her name. Let's see if I remember that. Probably not. Alright, to Auchindoun. Yeah, oh my god, we're about to level. When, like, I forgot, because we've had XP turned off for so long, I literally forgot that we're, like, not max level, honestly. I wonder if we're meant to go underground or not. I think we are. Whoop. I get so lost in this place still. I am hoping this is the right direction. We probably actually could have just flown over, but that's alright. Cool. These are the things like what she's building or working on. Yep, all these guys are green, just making sure.
Ora teramus.
I apologise, but we are in the midst of a soul-binding ritual. There is much to be done for the spirits in our care before we voyage to the Exodar to answer the prophet's call to the Tishamaat. Is there something that requires our urgent attention? High Artificer Ataanya will not attend the Tishamaat because she still mourns her father. Can you help her? Ataanya? Ah, so it is finally time. This is a matter you should discuss with our Exarch. Your Exarch?
We will endure. Thank you, Nimeran. I take it you can see me now, champion?
Sure can.
The dead speak to those who listen.
It is good to have visitors. The honoured dead here are well cared for, but not many travel to commune with them. Their deaths can be a painful reminder of what the draenei have endured.
Tradition binds my people.
I believe we may be able to help, but perhaps you could aid me first. When we received word that the Tishamaat was upon us, we hurried to prepare our most tortured spirits for the journey to the Exodar. Celebration sacraments may help them rest peacefully. However, they must consent to being moved, so we must commune with and soothe them first. Will you help calm these spirits? Afterward, I will take you to where Hataru is entombed and give you what you seek.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Meet me in the upper reaches. We will commune with the spirits there to prepare them for the journey.
This is a really cool questline so far. I remember the Night Elf one being kind of like dark, I think. Like we were killing a bunch of stuff and I don't know, this one like preparing for some kind of holiday just seems a lot more wholesome.
This is the tomb of Exarch Larohir, the prophet's general. We will commune with him first.
Okay, do I stand in here? Yes. Commune. That is a creepy picture. Whoa. Cool animation though.
He defended Shadrath until his dying breath. Spirits seek his protection still. Alas, we must return them to rest.
Please, help! These monsters must be stopped!
Light, protect us from this madness. What are they doing?
He gives his consent. Seal the urn with the mark of Draenei. May the Tishamaat relieve Laro here of the guilt he feels at not saving all of Shadrath. Let us commune now with Exarch Kelios, the first Vindicator and Bastion of Kerebor. He fought the darkness there, but it followed him in death. Light is to take care. The smaller the flame, the more swiftly it burns out.
I'm not sure that I'm doing this right because they keep all burning out again. Let's get them all burning at once, but like, heck, it's hard.
Kelios has agreed to
Not that hard.
the Tishamaat. Seal his urn. May Kelios no longer fear the darkness, and the light ease his pain. Restelan, Larohir's mentor. His is a bloody story of betrayal. Let us commune with him now. He unwittingly gave the orcs the weapon that destroyed him, and Telmor. We must dispel the shades of his guilt. It is a miracle that his soul survived those ravages. He consents. Please, seal his urn. It may take many Tishamaats before Restelan can fully rest. But I will help him, no matter what. We must preserve the sanctity of the fallen. There is no turning back now.
Thank you for what you have done. Moving a spirit's remains can disturb them greatly, so they must be calmed as much as possible so the journey can be made safely.
Remember,
60!
tradition binds my people.
Reach level 60, cool.
I can hear the souls of the dead.
Fortunately, not all of the fallen entombed here in Auchindoun suffer as these three do. Some ease gracefully into death, like soil settling after a rainfall. Exarch Kataru is one such soul. Thanks be to the light that he rests easy. Come, I will show you to his tomb.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Thank you for your help, champion. The tomb of Exarch Kataru is just across the way. Follow me. Exarch Kataru, has accepted his life, his death, his triumphs, and his mistakes. Approach him and make your request.
The urn is covered in a fine layer of dust. It appears to have been undisturbed for many years. I think your daughter, Ataanya, still grieves for you.
My people can be so much more.
Okay, we have to do something with this. It didn't really tell us, but...
I sense that Exarch Hataru's only regret is leaving his daughter behind. Taking the Exarch's gift back to his daughter may bring them both peace.
Let's hope so. Okay, going back to Ataanya. That was a really cool questline. I don't even know what the heritage armor looks like for a draenei, so I'm hoping it's cool. The Night Elf one is pretty cool, but it's a bit like full on, so I've never actually used it. With all the feathers and such, it's not really my vibe. Apparently my vibe lately is red, because all of my characters end up being red.
Sake. Why are you back?
Ma'am, you are so ungrateful.
Yes, arc non poros.
Ataanya glares at you tiredly. If you say one more thing about the Tishamaat, you'll wake up at the bottom of Eldor Rise with my hoofprint on your back. I offer the artificing lens to her. I spoke to your father. He wanted you to have this.
Leaving so soon? What is wrong with you? I tell you to leave, and instead you rob my father's grave!
Ataanya, I sent them to Auchindoun. Exarch Hataru wouldn't want this for you. He would want you to be around your people and to show them all you've made, not to stay locked away here.
What?
Look at the little warp stalker on his shoulder. I did not see that before. It's so cute. Also, I just realized he said Auchindoun? I've been saying it completely wrong this entire playthrough, and I'm going to continue to because I can't even remember what he said. So my bad for that. I mean, if anyone knew that's how you say it, I don't know.
The title High Artificer means I am very busy.
Ataanya crosses her arms tightly, not looking at you or Baroon.
Perhaps we can chat later.
Fine. For a moment she looks like she might snatch the lens from you. Instead she takes it from you gently.
Want a better future? You have to create it first.
My mother died on a colony planet. My father and I helped each other move past that. But when he died in the siege of Shatrath, watching the walls of his great accomplishment crumble to dust, there was no one left for me. So I worked, and now I have the schematics of my own Shatrath, a better Shatrath. Ataanya clenches the lens in her fist, then exhales in resignation. I'll go to the Exodar, but if Ramuel says one word about it, I will make him eat his soldering tool.
Leaving so soon? My father was Draenor's greatest artificer. He lived for Shatrath and died in it. Sometimes I wondered if I'd end up the same. But I will not. The city I have designed is what this one should have been, what it could have been. I will take the data crystal to the Exodar, to the Tishamaat.
Very good, very good.
I am glad you could join us, High Artificer. You have spared me many headaches.
Let's transfer these schematics before I change my mind.
Our time is now, hero.
In some ways, getting Ataanya here was a more difficult victory than the fall of Antorus. Levity aside, I'm glad she is here. I knew the Tishamaat would be hard for her. Her father was a great man and we all mourn his passing. This Tishamaat is geared up to be one for our hollow records. Ramul lowers his voice confidingly. Even Hatun is here.
Even on Azeroth, demons are brazenly bold.
Chieftain Hatun. Have we dealt with him? He seems familiar.
The Dark Fallen will not give up.
Velen awaits us back in Bloodmist. Come, we will put an end to this. Emergency efforts.
Beware the Legion's wrath.
Velen told me I may find you here. He needs your assistance. The satyr that infest a nearby island have been ambushing draenei travelling for the Tishamaat. Velen and I have been attempting to solve the problem quietly. He does not wish to mobilise the Vindicators and alarm his people on a day of sacrament. But despite our efforts, the attacks have continued. The event may need to be cancelled if we cannot get the demons under control. Come with me so we may end this threat.
Take this man away. We will fly to meet Velen in Bloodmist together.
I've never seen the mana rays with a face like that before. I don't know if I just haven't paid attention or if that's new. But I feel like that's a different kind of model than we normally see.
Velen reports that there were at least 4 satyr attacks on draenei traveling through Azure Mist since morning. I wish to rally the Vindicators, but Velen does not want to cause panic and darken the Tishamaat. He wants to quietly drive the satyrs back into Bloodmist to keep travelers safe. For now. But Velen realized this half measure will not work without assistance. So he called upon me and other recent allies to help. We are experts in the killing of demons, as are you. With your aid, we should accomplish this quickly and quietly.
It's kind of nice being back in Bloodmist, like back where we started.
This corruption caused by the Exodar crash feels strange.
Indeed. The nether energies seeping from the ship have made Bloodmist difficult to cleanse.
We welcome your help.
I was hoping to resolve the sudden satyr attacks before I formally announced the Tishamaat to all. Alas, I am grateful Ramul called you to the Exodar early. I assume Hatun has explained the situation to you.
Many depend on you. I hear you. Speak. Walk in the shadows of the earth.
Azan and I are of the same mind. We must know the strength of these satyr before we can attempt to drive them back with force. Else we may be walking into a fight we cannot win. I can learn much about my enemies by observing what damage they leave in their wake. The wildlife here was corrupted by the Exodar's lingering energies, but I suspect the demon's presence made it worse. Collect bones from the local wildlife for me. Studying them may give us some clues.
I will lead my people through any darkness.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
The Legion may be one entity, but it is vast. The demons that comprise it are as varied as the innumerable worlds they have conquered. But I have no dealings with satyr. From what the Prophet has told me, they seem disorganized, intelligent, certainly, but feral in their malevolence. I am inclined to believe their recent attacks are random, but perhaps not. Bring me the totems they have scattered across Bloodmist. I may be able to ascertain what, if anything, their end goal
Wisdom
is.
guide.
Why have you allowed these demons to infest this area for this long?
We have lacked the time and resources needed to eliminate them. Other threats strained our forces.
Their opportunism ends today. I will slaughter each one personally, if needs require it.
Alrighty. Yeah, like, I feel like when we were here last, the Nightsabers didn't have this model, right? Like they've all got all the new ones now, and I don't think they had them before. But it's been like this is part 49. We started here in like part 5, so I really don't know. I do love these new cat models though, I think they're very cool. Same with the bears, they just look a little bit scarier now than they did before. Same with the lightsabers. Especially these ones that are like all infected and gunky looking. Alrighty, one more of each to go. Perfect, all done.
Yes? What is it?
I would prefer to know the capabilities of the satyr before engaging
For
them.
thousands of years we hunted our own people. It may take that time, and more, to be redeemed.
Curious. These crystals appear similar to the others erupting from blood mist, but their placement on these totems seems deliberate. I will study them further.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
Remember, you are putting them out of their misery.
Our enemies will suffer as we have.
Ataanya snaps one of the bones, then sniffs the frothing marrow tentatively and frowns. Lesser demons do not corrupt creatures this deeply. Their foul disease can barely spread beneath the skin, much less the bones or the soul. These are no weak imps we are dealing with.
The depth of corruption in these animals. It is not the work of lesser demons.
There is a larger threat behind these attacks, then?
Yes. These crystals were made into fell spreaders. No satyr could do that. A Manari Artificer made them. I know it.
Something is amiss on this world.
I cannot in good conscience gather the draenei for the Tishamaat if we are threatened this close to home. If one of the Manari is using the satyr to orchestrate these attacks or to distract us from some larger foul purpose, then they must be rooted out immediately. We will divide our efforts to look for signs of the enemy. Azal will search the northern satyr camp. You, Hatun, and myself will search the closer camp.
The light will guide your way.
Arzal,
Search the satyr camp to the north. Champion, Hatun, come with me and search the camp to the west.
Of course. Hatun, take this Stargarite shard. It will guide you towards any fell magic of Manari origin.
Sargarite. If you think it will help, Barzal.
Okay. Can I not fly here? No. Like, I have skywriting on, but it won't work here for some reason.
Let us begin our search.
What is this green thing right here? I don't know what it means. It's not 90%, but what does it mean?
Fall before the fell!
Whoa, these guys actually really hurt.
Slay!
I don't know what I'm looking for, so we're just kind of running around and killing stuff. I'm kind of hoping it will be on them. Oh my god, it's gotten so small, 50%. What does it mean? What does it mean? Like, is it good? Is it bad? If it gets lower. Oh, I also need to change that. One of you told me it is a talent that they either shoot up in the air or they shoot up. They shoot away, and I really want them not to shoot away anymore. So I need to remember to do that when I also put on my 60 talent, because I haven't done that yet. %? Like, what is this? It's just all of a sudden down to 0. So confused. Really shouldn't have done that with this dude. Because, like, also, what evidence are we trying to find? Maybe follow this? Yes, there we go. Okay, follow the green light.
A cloaking spell. Cowardly Legion tactics. Why did you not see this before, Valen? I do not know, but we must destroy it.
Hey, sir, shoot off somewhere. Direct me where to go. Cool, this way. Somewhere up here. Right here.
Fell spreaders were rooting the corruption to Blood Mist all this time, and you let it run rampant. Why? To protect the Rangari, I pulled them out of Blood Mist. Their lives were worth more to me. I stand by my decision.
Dude is really not happy with Valen, eh? Okay. I feel like it must be off in this direction somewhere, but don't know. We wait for that green spark to go off again.
Without faith, the battle is lost.
Come on, Mr. Green Dot. Fly off somewhere. Please? Like this is where the other one was. Maybe this way then? Yes, this way. Cool, 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 cool. How far? Here? Or was it further? Over there, okay.
This is not the end. It is done. The Sagarite shard is no longer reacting to energies here.
Indeed. We should return it to Arzal at the northern camp.
I find it interesting they have these ram mounts instead of the elks, which were kind of like the traditional draenei mounts. I find that curious, like why they have the rams. I kind of prefer the rams, to be honest. The elks are a bit too big, but yeah, I don't know why there's that change. Since it wouldn't let us fly, I figured using a ground mount's actually faster. Because our fishy seemed a little bit slow before.
This Satyr camp appears abandoned, but the fell resonance is stronger here than anywhere else on the island.
Not all who wander are lost.
We did not find the Minari responsible, but when we do, they will pay.
Just.
At the source.
Wisdom guide your path.
Can you hear that? The silence? The area is empty. Not even the rabid wildlife dare approach the camp. I do not see any immediate cause, but the foul resonance here is overwhelming. I sense it was woven by Minari hands, but I'm being blocked from probing more deeply. Something is being hidden. It must be the cloaking magic Khatun reported from the other camp that hinders me. I can dispel it, but I cannot guarantee that what we will find when we do.
It is too quiet here. Be wary of an ambush.
Khatun is right. Something is hidden here, and I will reveal it.
Do what you must, Arzal. We will follow your lead.
Malades Enkil, Maev Rakatiros! More fell spreaders, buried across the whole island. Hundreds of them.
We must act quickly. Champion, call Romul. We need his aid.
Champion. I'm a little busy right now with the preparations. What do you need?
Romul, transport one of our generators to the champion's location, immediately.
What? Yes, Prophet, right away. Calibrating transport. Generator inbound.
Something is amiss on this world.
I expect the Satyr will swarm us once we begin to charge the generator. Tell me when you are ready to begin. I am ready.
You are the instrument.
Khatun and I will overcharge the generator. The Satyr will sense the energy building. Champion, Arzal, hold them off!
With pleasure.
Tear your flesh! This is not the end. Enoch Creole. This is not the end.
You will not ruin my plans again, Draenei. My magic has claimed this land, and will soon claim every last soul in your wrecked city.
Ronus. She's a very badass looking demon draenei mix lady. Ew, wings and stuff. She's so cool looking. I have no clue who she is, other than a baddie. Cinematic. Heck yeah.
This
so
threat
cool.
was beyond what I expected to find here. But it could not stand against us united. With the corruption removed, Blood Mist will finally begin to heal. As will our people. Together. We welcome your help.
It is done. I could not have imagined the threat in Blood Mist had grown this dangerous. Thank the light that I chose to bring Hatun and Azal here. This could not have been done without them, without all of us.
The light will guide your way.
With Sironis slain once again, Blood Mist will finally be able to heal. Her influence was no doubt anchoring the corruption to the land. It is another reason to celebrate today, but it is not the true reason I called Hatun and Azal to Azeroth. I would have them attend the Tishamaat with us. The sacrament asks us to reflect on the past and commit to a better future. The unity of our efforts epitomizes that. I will bring them to the Exodar. Please join us when you are ready.
Just. Now, truthfully, I did not invite you to Azeroth merely for this mission, but for the Tishamaat as well.
The Tishamaat? Thank you. But surely my presence would cast a shadow over the sacrament.
The first sacrament of Tishamaat asks us to reflect on the shadows of our past. I will make sure you feel welcome.
As you wish, Prophet.
Hatun, this may seem to you a hollow gesture, but I would like us to speak. The Tishamaat asks, we learn from our mistakes. I will consider it. Let us go.
Please tell me the generator is offline for a good reason. No, actually, do not. I do not want to know.
Is a generator ever offline for a good reason?
Without faith, the battle is lost.
It brings me great joy to see the Eridar gathered together at last.
You are the instrument of change.
The Tishamaat was once a solitary holiday. Each Eridar would inscribe a stone with a painful memory we carried. We would reflect on what that memory could teach us, then commit to moving forward with that wisdom. At last, the stones are dissolved in the flame of reprieve, symbolically removing the weight from our souls. Today, the Tishamaat will be celebrated not in solitude, but as a community. Gather the stones of those who would trust you with them, then take them to the flame.
Many depend on you. You will serve as our Tishatan, the memory bearer of Tishamaat.
Look at that cool little outfit he gave us.
Role. Take this basin and gather our people's memory stones. take them to the flame of reprieve and lift our burdens.
Ramon places a stone in the basin. Eternal progress ever forward. This is what the Order of Artificers was founded on many millennia ago, but each step begins in the soil we have already
We
tread.
will endure.
Ugh, I just had it. Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries.
Construction of this architectural marvel will represent the pinnacle of draenei artificing. The Vindicar will look like a child's toy compared to what we will make together. You have my
Want
word.
a better future? You have to create it first.
I love that, like, my basin is even filling up with, the stones. Very cool, very cool.
None can hide from the Rangari.
She looks like a hunter with her outfit on. Nael places her stone in the basin. The solitude of the past decades has been crushing and self-imposed. Thank you for helping to make the Tishamaat happen once more. We needed it. I needed it.
The draenei shall overcome.
Okay, looks like everyone else is this way. I'm a bit scared to go into Ghost Wolf in case I mess with everything, so I'm just not going to. We're just gonna stroll. Oh my gosh. Little tamed Marsals up there, so cute. A tune.
I will lead my people through any darkness.
Take it away.
Our time has come.
Not all who wander are lost.
In your hands, you carry more than simply a symbol of the sacrament. You carry our pain and our hope, our regret and our endurance. You hold precisely what it means to be draenei. Walk softly but with pride.
Be just.
See, these apparently are going to be quite a big thing in the War Within. Stay a while and listen.
We welcome your help.
So I'm curious.
Many depend on you.
You wanted to speak with me, villain? Yes, of course. On a matter of great importance. Well, is it not always a matter of great importance with you? I suppose it is. But on this auspicious occasion, I was hoping we could reconcile and return to a place of trust. Some wounds take time to heal, Prophet. No, Argus is far from this place and feels like another life. We trusted one another once. We were young and foolish once as well. We were indeed. If we knew then what we know now. Hatun, you have always been the best of us. I have missed your wisdom. Come, serve with me again as you once did on our council. I need your guidance once more. Well, You do not have to answer me now. Enjoy the Tishamaat. But there will always be a seat open for you, if you want it. Thank you. I will think on it.
Yeah, that's gonna, like I said, gonna be quite a thing in the War Within. Lots of like little bits of story like that, and I'm actually really excited for it. And if I hadn't done these Let's Plays, it's not something I ever would have listened to before, but it's so cool.
Do not be afraid.
I could carve an entire mountain and still fall short of all I must write, but this is something every day. Every day must be something.
For thousands of years we hunted our own people. It may take that time and more to be redeemed.
I have helped see the draenei through many beginnings, but this one feels different. Nothing feels as though it is ending, only blending into the dawn.
Blessings upon you.
Okay, we still have 3 to go. Karma! Buddy! Man from Shadowmoon.
What do you need?
Akama places a stone in the basin. I have suffered much in my wandering. Perhaps it is time to return.
Roma het corta.
That's so cool, like seeing the guys we've dealt with in the other zones. Oh, it was so good to do. Like, doing draenei in Outland was such a happy accident that I didn't think through at the time, but now I'm just so glad that that's who I picked.
I will do my best to guide you.
Nabundu places a stone in the basin. We will must never give up. The future will give us precisely what we need if only we open our arms to allow it.
We must never forget.
Okay, we have one more. Where is this last dude? Okay, not this way. Here we go, last one. We are, I guess, up here. I think, like up these stairs, potentially? Whoa.
May the light embrace you.
Through the light, all pains are softened, all sorrows lessened. We will never forget the bite that left the scar, but we can master the memory of its sting.
Blessings upon your family.
Personal memory stone created. And look, our bowl is full now. It like slowly filled up as we were doing it, which is such a minor detail, but like it makes such a difference, and I love when games do that. I do love our little outfit too. I think just because it's quite different to anything we've had so far.
Light bless you.
Are you ready to create your memory stone? It has been some time since the last Tishamaat, so I've been advising celebrants on the ritual. First, you must inscribe your name near the top of the stone. Elevin of... We'll just go Elevin. And below that, inscribe a description of the memory whose burden you wish to be relieved of. We must remember the lessons of the past, but these memories need not weigh us down eternally. If we are stooped under the burdens of regret, of pain, of guilt, we can make no progress. My old home, someone close to me, treasured item, lost chance, terrible decision, something I couldn't control, a moment of time gone too soon. Someone once close to me.
When you are ready, toss the stones into the flame of reprieve. Feel their weight lift from your soul as they burn. Tell the prophet our burdens have been lifted, and the ceremony can begin. Old friends, newcomers, welcome.
The draenei have suffered, scattered, and solitary for too long. Today we allow ourselves to rely on each other.
May we part as friends.
I believe I hear the prophet calling the attendants before the stage. I'm curious to see what he and Ramul plan to announce now that everyone is gathered. We should make haste, yes?
Antio.
Friends, draenei, please lend us your attention. The ceremony will begin shortly.
And then we're going to get our armor and a hollow gem, which I'm assuming is going to teleport us back here whenever we want, which is bloody cool.
Something is amiss on this world.
This is a great moment for the draenei, all draenei. Please begin the ceremony.
For many, This may be your first Tishamaat. Our last was long ago. Few among us remember it. But even here, in another place and another time, its meaning remains the same. We must let go of the past to grasp our future. No longer must we live scattered, lamenting Argus. We will build a city on the ashes of our exile. We will finally be home.
It's so cool. Does that that little thing hologram, does that actually exist? Like, does that get built somewhere, or is that still in the process? Or should I know this and I'm just being super noob again?
Not all who wander are lost.
Today marks the beginning of a new age for the Eridar. We are one people united in purpose, and we will never be broken apart again. So we're going to get the heritage armor and a toy returns you to Shatrath City. Only Draenei and Lightforged Draenei may use the Draenic hologem. Cool.
This moment could not have happened without you, champion. By your
welcome.
hand, the Legion was broken. Our long journey ended, and our people reforged as one. In gratitude, we bestow on you as a paragon of our people, a sacred vestment crafted of precious materials from Argus. Atar Vahishana, Matirim Ita. Beneath the eternal stars, we walk together.
Cute. Okay, heritage armor done, which means there's a transmog person right here, but we may as well just use our toy. Let's see what it looks like, eh?
How may I be of service?
So it will be in our sets, in theory. Wow. Okay. Do we like? I kind of like. I'm kind of unsure. Okay, so back piece, we'll just take it off for now. Actually, that's really cool. Like, that kind of matches the purple one really well. Don't particularly like the headpiece. Oh, there's another one. Like, there's options, so I'll have to check, but I prefer no headpiece normally, just so you can, like, see the person. See if there's any other options. You can make these purple or blue. I was wondering if there might have been, some of them have like a top and a robe, but this one's just the top by the look of it. I might actually put the shoulders back to the blue because it's a lot of purple otherwise. I do really like the boots though. They're really cool. Especially like, because they're obviously made for draenei, so they make sense with the hooves. So now we need some like purple weapons because they need a match. So the only problem with the heritage armor is you don't necessarily get good items to go with it. And it's a very specific kind of style. That kind of works with the bronze. Gosh, 200 gold. Yikes. We may not keep it forever, but we just put all this work in, so we should use our heritage armor at least for a little bit. How exciting. Okay, this is where we're going to finish up for today. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and would love if you could give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next part of our journey. I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.